wanted him replaced. Eddie Maguire and his board hold their nerve. They don't do anything stupid. But what they did do is they reviewed the whole club. They made some changes in their footy department, got some new other coaches in, some new assistants in, and they backed Buckley in. And I reckon that just released the pressure from Bucks. He obviously went away and maybe changed a few things. They definitely changed the way they played this year. And you know, I think they've almost based it on Richmond a little bit of last year, that high octane, high pressure. And they've just been remarkable this year. They've got a great system because whenever someone gets injured, they're not relying on individual talent. They're just bringing in a player that plays a role, and they've done it well all year. They've got momentum now, and momentum's a massive thing. Richmond had it going into the finals last year, and if you time your run with momentum, the crowd gets behind you. And that does mean something. You can see the players feeding off it. So they've got a superstar midfield. They bat so deep through the middle. Still side bottom's been incredible. That's the thing. They're not relying on Pendlebury like they used to. Scott's had a good year, but they don't need him to be best on ground. Every single player in their forward line's dangerous, can kick goals. They've got 5 or 6 players that have kicked over 20 goals. So they've got a great spread in their forward line. And they've got, I reckon, the best ruckman in the game. So they're a very good chance. De Goey's going to be a superstar. So if it's a little bit, you know, ordinary, the weather, it's a bit wet, they're predicting a bit of rain Friday and maybe Saturday morning. I think that'll suit Collingwood. The ball will be on the ground and that suits them. So if that's the case, I think Collingwood win. But if it's a day like this today, where it's just beautiful and no breeze, I was over in Perth on Saturday, and the West Coast Eagles are the best marking team in the competition. If it's dry and they can mark the ball and control it, I think they're a big chance. You know, they've got 2 massive key forwards. They've got 2 big ruckmen, Lysette and Vardy. They're not superstars, but you know, they're big and tall and they can mark it. And in the back line, they've got the best defender just about in the game, Jeremy McGovern, and Shannon Hearn can mark it as well. Barras can mark it in the back line. So if it's dry and the Eagles can control it, I think they can win. But if it's a bit ordinary, the weather, I think Collingwood will win. Who do I want to win? Collingwood's a great story if they win, but we forget about the Eagles over here. Seriously, it's like they don't exist on the eastern coast. Watching them last week, they're a very, very good team. So, and one of my good mates works there in the fitness area, so I sort of want them to win for him. But I've just got a feeling Collingwood's momentum, and they play in the MCG every second week. So, yeah, maybe the Pies.
Yes, very happy Pies people.